Welcome into the Backflip Entertainment College Football Show.
You know what's funny? I think that thing is so long that it actually plays the entire song and then starts the song over again to continuously finish the last replay so he can do the intro. I think it does that.
I want to know who picked the plays. Why were they picked? Because in the first 6 plays, I thought he was just trying to.
I think Damien Google.
No, it's our editorial department.
Mm-hmm. Editorial.
They don't have a name.
The stats. Wait.
Stats
department.
Editorial
just call it the
department of
God
of sports.
The voice
on podcasts.
The voice in our background.
I think he just Googled highlights and then just went with there.
It's possible, but the first few, it's like a good Oregon play. Let me get my hand in the frame. There's a good Oregon play, a good Notre Dame play, a bad Navy play. So I thought he was trying to send a message here.
That is indeed what he did. Yes.
But then the next one's a good Navy play.
Well, he also played the entire play. He didn't just pick out the moment in the play of where something happens. He when the ball is hiked, that's when he starts it, and then when the play is actually over is when he ends it. Not
That's
just
true.
Hey, quarterback's already in the pocket or something and makes the throw.
That's true.
Anyways.
But yeah, we maybe need to shave that one down by 52 seconds.
We can just get rid of all the Navy plays.
Maybe.
True. Just put the Alejado play in there.
It could just be all Hawaii highlights.
I don't hate that either.
Honestly, I think, is a better idea to do highlights, or the better idea is to take funny clips of what we've already recorded from the show and compile them together as our intro.
Bad takes. All of our takes that went completely wrong.
I can think
so 95% of the intro is going to be me, is what you're saying.
That's a great idea.
No, Adam.
He's just laying there eating a Pop-Tart, and then we transition to IU's gonna lose to Oregon, and Ohio State's gonna beat IU, and then
that clip. I almost wanted to make an intro of that clip where I go, I'm either the biggest idiot on the planet or I'm the biggest genius.
I do have it saved on my phone. I have that. Whenever I'm feeling down or I'm having a rough day, I just remember.
You have a lot of stuff saved on your phone.
There is a lot of pictures of Cooper on my phone, and what those are do not need to
getting
be disclosed.
concerning. Why
do you not need to be
pictures of me?
Okay. I'm glad. I guess I don't have to do the intro anymore if our editorial department does it for me on the way in.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we could just use this entire podcast to talk about what we should do the next time.
Yes.
To make it better if you want. Any other ideas? I've looked around like someone else was here. Anyone else? Drop a comment or something, or wherever this goes.
Yeah, maybe
leave us a comment or tweet us, or tweet at the Batflip Podcast. What's the Twitter handle for that? Batflip Podcast.
Show that I think entertainment show podcast.
Just the main one. Who's gonna actually? Who in the department is gonna pay attention if we send all of our loyal fans that way to demand changes?
It's at dwest_.
Oh no.
At dwest_.
Yep. Send all your criticism to at dwest_.
Please do. Is it 2 or 6?
3?
Either way.
4?
Kyle Tucker's a Dodger now, so.
Mine's 2.
You have 2?
I have 2.
Okay.
Congrats.
You have
Kyle
any,
Tucker.
Cooper?
Huh?
Do you have any underscores?
No.
Okay. I do, don't I?
Oh my.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments how many underscores you have.
In your Twitter. I do have 1 underscore.
Wow. Look at that.
All right. What we're actually here to do is preview the national championship, which will be tomorrow night. So let's get to that. Indiana, Miami. Yeah. Don't know why I forgot that. Indiana, Miami, Indiana, 7.5 point favorites over under 47.5. We're not going to get directly into picks for that one. I might sneeze. Shake that one off. Professional move. Don't sneeze on the podcast.
I've used for that later.
Yeah. We'll do keys to the game. My first, I think most importantly, is defensive line. Sacks. Miami's got the best defensive line in the country. Indiana's isn't far behind, but that Miami defensive line's pretty much carried them throughout these playoffs, setting the tone, disrupting the other team's offense. Any thoughts, guys? And don't all jump in at once here.
You were making a point. We were just letting you speak.
Cooper did a whole show without help. I mean,
Cooper's good at that.
You got about 55 minutes to go, buddy.
But you kind of got to
continue to talk.
You just got to turn your brain off and just talk and just not think about what you're saying. And then like 30 minutes later, you're like, what did I say?
It makes sense. You're really good at that.
Yeah.
Cooper has two things, like two people in his head where he just bounces it back and forth to each other.
It's the two sides of my brain.
Yeah. It's an impressive way that he does things because he'll think of things as he goes. He's like, oh, I could have told myself this, so let me tell myself that.
I'm a weird dude, I know.
I'll pick up where you left off. I don't think you're going. I know it's shocking, right? I don't think you're going out on a limb saying this whole game could just come down to what Miami's D line does. Because if they're ineffective, they're not going to win the game. They're going to get railed if their D line doesn't do anything. So the D line. The O-line for Miami has been really good. Indiana's been really good. Pat Coogan's freaking awesome. If you need to get motivated for work in the morning, go look at a Pat Coogan. I'm saying the F-bomb about 8 times before they run on the field at Notre Dame and Indiana. It's great stuff.
Oh, yeah?
It's great stuff.
Interesting.
He carried Notre Dame through that playoff run last year. 1 F-bomb at a time.
Okay.
Your turn, Cooper.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
We were out of practice or something.
Sorry, I was looking at the offensive lines on either side, but they both give up about the same amount of sacks. Go ahead, Cooper.
I'd say just as much of a key of how Miami's defense is going to be a factor in this game. I'd say just as much as probably how Indiana's D-line plays against the running game of Miami. Because I feel like that's the biggest key in this case is how well they're going to be able to stop Miami's run game. It feels like a lot of it runs through them, and if that's going to kind of be the deciding factor in my eyes of Miami's run game finally gets has some problems and really gets stopped, the ball is going to be more forced to Carson to kind of push it down the field, and it's going to interrupt the flow of their offense, and that might be where we've been waiting for this Carson back 3 interception game. If Indiana's defense can finally make a stop on their running game, we might finally see it. You know what I mean?
Both have been waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
We got it in Louisville. Or against Louisville.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm waiting for it in the playoffs, so it's going to show up at some point. Right?
Well, Miami's finally got to face a good team in the playoffs, so.
What's your hot take that Miami hasn't played a good team yet?
Well, I don't know about to say good. They've had it for being a 10 seed. Their path has been kind of.
Is it as easy as Penn State's? SMU, Boise State.
I don't think Ole Miss is that bad, personally.
Yeah, Penn State had the easiest path to a national title of all time. They just blew it against Notre Dame last year.
Yeah, I just think it's really weird. Like, they faced the A&M team that we didn't really know if they were that good or not, and then they go right onto the Ohio State team that had only played one game all year and they lost. How good were they? And then Ole Miss. I've been very critical of Ole Miss all year. I was surprised they got to that point, but
if we keep
maybe saying easy,
though,
maybe they're saying, oh, they're probably playing a team's kind of dumb, but nevertheless, it's just kind of their path. Kind of it's a little funny. You can look at it however you want, but it's like, okay, maybe this team wasn't that good. Maybe I didn't really like Ole Miss at all this year. A&M had like the easiest path to the playoff of any team, I think. So
at the end of the day, I think the path for Miami, it's just kind of like a happenstance thing. It's not like where you can kind of definitively point out, like you pointed out, the Penn State run is very obviously easy. It's not like that where it's like, oh, it's so obvious that Ohio State wasn't what we thought they were. It was so obvious that Ole Miss is going to be an easy game, or you know what I mean? Like it's not the same thing with A&M. We could say that A&M they faced the bottom half of the SEC for their entire schedule. And so therefore we should have saw that the writing was on the wall there. Well, at the end of the day, they still play the games. They're still winning all the games,
That's why we play the game.
This is coming from a bitter Notre Dame fan.
I am bitter.
So
fine. You think if Miami wins it all, like Notre Dame should get a ring too, just because Notre Dame
can claim it.
If Miami wins this tomorrow, I mean Notre Dame would have won by 20, so
Notre Dame should hang a banner that says 2026 national runner-up or whatever. one sack away from winning a national.
One misholding call away.
Whichever one you want to pick at that point.
You can just pick them all.
I mean, at some point, other teams have to be good. I understand looking at the flaws of A&M, not as good, but even Ohio State, they weren't world beaters like some people were making them out to be, but they played Indiana tough. Indiana's the best team in the country. I think they've finally proved that.
Are you sure?
But eventually there's got to be
two people on this podcast have been saying that for a while, but
there's eventually got to be a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth best team that the gap might be a little bit bigger between 1 and 2, but Miami could have gotten better too. Who knows? Maybe Miami is the third best team in the country right now. Second best, I guess.
We had that whole conversation at the beginning of the year where, hey, is Miami the best team in college football? And then they went out and played 2 awful games for whatever reason. Hey, maybe they're back. Can we say they're back? They're obviously back, but it's just funny how that shit works out.
Is this the weirdest sport to have games like that? Think about like baseball or basketball. Like those are things that it just doesn't match. Like you can have a bad shooting night, you can have a bad hitting. In football, at the end of the day, it's gigantic humans running into each other, and if one's just bigger, faster, and stronger than the other, how do they not win?
Well, that's a fun part with football.
Or eventually, in 60 minutes, figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what's fun about the playoff too. Is this isn't going to be like, it won't happen every year. You're going to have a Miami, but like, shoot, you have Miami. Maybe it is an every year thing because last year you had Notre Dame who lost to NIU. This year you have Miami who lost 2 games, and by the end of the season they're playing like the best team in college football. So
Ohio State lost to Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Getting to play the games now. The tricky part is always going to be matchups. Are always like every team can sit there and say, well, geez, if we didn't run into this team, we matched up a lot better against this team, and we probably would have beat this team, then we would have got there. And it's all hype. There's hypothetical college football is the best topic ever. But
going back to my point, obviously, I understand that football's not an easy game, and there are going to be upsets that happen. I just think it's odd that it happens in football seemingly as much as it does, because it feels like the hardest sport to be able to have that accidental run or the accidental game that you beat a team you're like an App State over Michigan, or something that is just truly David versus Goliath. The other sports, I guess, it'd be fair to say it's a little bit easier for a singular individual to impact a game that much. In basketball or baseball, a pitcher or someone that's hot shooting.
It happens with the backman in badminton a lot too. So
Who the hell cares about badminton? What?
you guys don't watch badminton? Damn.
It was on today, wasn't it? No. What was on? There was something.
Man, you ever seen a guy start rolling when they're playing cornhole? Oh my god!
Someone had too much time on there.
Puts it right in the hole
you
every
watch
time.
it,
Just straight in the hole, over and over, just perfect every time. Nothing like
All
it.
right, is that a key to the game, Adam?
Yes.
Find the
Put it in the
hole
hole.
every single time.
You just gotta find the hole, and if you can find the hole, you will have success.
That's
Do you think Fletcher finds the hole? How many times do you think Fletcher finds the hole?
Oh, at
69.
least, at least 6-7 times.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me give this podcast some credibility. Do you know who Fletcher is? Mark Fletcher is.
He's a running back for Miami.
yeah, I know.
That was good.
Yes, we know ball, dude. Come on.
I was making sure that Adam knew.
Oh,
Just because I asked one stupid question,
Like,
'cause
I know.
I had a brain fart before the podcast started. All right.
Pick me,
All right.
pick me. I got it.
Who's
Carson
the
Beck.
backup kicker for Indiana?
Brendan Funkney or whatever his name. He's coming back. Don't worry. It's probable. Cooper, who's Carson Beck?
the guy with a lot of tattoos who should not be there because he doesn't even go to school anymore.
Oh, I let Cooper go on his rant after my last key to the game. We had Miami's defensive line. This kind of ties into Carson Beck. I would say I was going to go turnover margin. Miami's turnover margin is top 10 or 15 in the country. I had this number. Let me find it again. But Indiana's is number one, and it's number one by a large margin. They have 21 turnovers or takeaways versus turnovers.
Shoo.
Miami's only at 11 on their margin. Miami's still ranked 12th in that category. So you got Indiana at 21, Arizona and UConn 18, 15. The next ones are 11. It's a giant drop off, really, from 1 to 2 and then down. So, and we've seen it throughout the playoffs. Indiana, Oregon that was first play, right? Pick 6.
First play.
Yes. First play, first throw.
So they did it in, I think if I'm not mistaken, the conference championship game against Ohio State. I believe they turned them over a few times as well. If not, they had 7 sacks on Sayan anyway, and that's as good as a turnover.
They each had one turnover in that. If you're talking about the Big Ten championship game, yeah.
Big Ten championship game.
Each had one turnover.
Okay. So, turnover margin there. Obviously, we know you guys are looking for the Carson Beck game. Beck had 4 interceptions against Louisville. So it's certainly possible.
This is gonna be the Carson Beck game. Look, over.
This is.
I'm going over 2.5 picks for Carson Beck. Oh, find the odds. Over 2.5 picks. This is the one. Carson's
That's
gonna
fine.
smoke way too much pop before the game. His eyes are gonna be even more bloodshot. The guy's cooked.
The guy looks like he has drug issues. Can we just
Okay.
be honest? Like, the guy looks sickly.
He does.
Carson, fix yourself, dude. Like,
You
seriously.
good, Carson?
The tattoos don't
Holy
help.
hell, yes.
The tattoos on the arm do not help.
We got against tattoos. Damn.
Well, I have no problem with it. It just doesn't help the look
Mormon?
of him
have
being
no
a
problem
drug
with
addict.
it, but here's my problems with it.
No, it's more of like it adds to the look of like I do drugs. Like if he had a
Carson-
normal-esque looking face where he looked like a healthy human being and had the sleeve tattoos, no issue. I have no problem with sleeve tattoos. It's just
he's doing it on purpose, right? He has to be. That's his whole vibe is like,
yeah. I'm the guy who looks like I should have died at 5 from problems from birth or something. And somehow just kept living.
They got
Dude,
rid
it
of,
makes you even it makes you even more mad when you're losing to him.
Yeah.
Like it makes it even worse.
We're losing to the guy who probably has cancer right now. He looks like he's on chemo.
Okay. They got rid of player props in college football. Remember that?
Oh.
Go to Kalshi. You can bet anything on Kalshi, supposedly, according to all the ads.
I would say I mean, I want to have odds, but I guess Prize Picks, if you're in the right state, might have something on there. I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot that they got rid of they got rid of player props in college games.
We used to be a proper country. This is bullshit.
All right. So I didn't really go out on a limb there, but I do think the two biggest things are Indiana's turnovers and Miami's defensive line. Mesidor was injured last game, a little bit banged up. He's not on the report right now as questionable or anything, but might also be something to look out for. Xavier Lucas, that the starting corner for Miami, will be serving that first half suspension. Just something I'd like to get back to. Cooper, did you want to do your rant now or later?
I can just do it now. It's not even like a rant. It's more of just like the thing that bugs me is, guys who are in college football, like a Carson Beck, maybe I shouldn't be saying this because Tanner Morgan spent a decade in college football. So I probably have no place to say this, but like
you and me might be the only two that know who Tanner Morgan is.
Yeah. If you don't know who he is, Google him. Go for legend. But I just think it's a minor bugging thing. Like it doesn't bug me too much. It's just more of like a bothersome thing where it's like, hey, you're a college athlete. You're technically supposed to be going to college. Did you take any classes or like how were finals? I haven't had class in like a year plus. I don't go to class. Well, then how are you a college athlete if you don't go to class? Adam, shut the fuck up. I will remove you. I have the power to remove you from here. Okay. But it's a bothersome thing to me, I guess. It's more of like that's kind of dumb. Like
he's
your
in class.
college. Is football
he's just
a class?
Taking them online. He's taking them online. That's a lot of graduate classes.
Underwater, upside down basket weaving.
Cooper, you really think the guys that are signing full rides are going to class when they get there?
No, but even
undergrad,
just feign, like even if just lie, just even if you're not going to class, just lie to me and tell me, yeah, I did pretty well in my finals, but it was tough,
Bro's in his 7th year of college.
I don't care. Lie to me. Tell me you're going to class, and then I'm not bothered by it. But when you're just throwing it in my face, like, oh, I'm still going to class, and hang on, get out of here, Adam. If you're still going to class, like just say that. Say you're still going to class, even if you're lying.
Miami just had a guy on their team last year who was in his 10th year of college. Do you think he was going to class?
Hey, how long does it take to become a doctor? Wait, what, 8 years?
Not even that long.
Well, say you in there had to take less credits or something, so then that's why it took 10 years. I don't care what you say.
I'm sure he was becoming a doctor and or a lawyer.
He's trying to be a football player. He's not trying to be a doctor. You can be a dumb doctor if you're trying to be a football player.
Yeah. All right. Cooper thinks, hot take, Cooper thinks you should go to class if you're a college student.
Yeah. If you're already getting paid so much money to play college, like play football in college, you should at least still be forced to go to classes.
Cooper would fit in really well with all the old Notre Dame fans that I run into around here. We're just like, back in my day, they had to play school, and
Cardale Jones ain't there to play class, all right?
he ain't there to play school.
He probably should have. He got lucky that he got that CBS gig or wherever he is. CBS Sports? I think he's at CBS Sports.
Sure.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll hire him. What do you think, all of our people that watch? How many we get? 10?
I think we got like 10 last time.
Oh, there we go. How many of them were you?
1.
Okay.
Congrats to everyone who accidentally clicked on the video.
With that kind of attitude, we're never going to grow our audience, all right?
No, that's what's going to grow our audience.
That attitude?
Did you think you guys just sitting there taking a dump on what Carson Beck looks like is going to grow the audience?
Actually, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the thing you don't get.
You
is
think
it actually
it, we
will.
say it. You think it, we say it.
Shit
Okay,
like that is what will actually get people interested and be like, that's kind of funny.
So
we
just redo the episode. We'll make them, or redo all of our future episodes. Will just be everything that I say, but you guys say.
Sure.
So you can say whatever you want, but then you just blame it on me saying that's what I think.
Would your HR department not like that?
Probably not. All right. Cooper
this was
doesn't
just
like
me and
Carson
Cooper. We'd have this channel off YouTube already.
We'd be getting Spotify deals right now.
Batflip wouldn't appreciate it. You'd be
Spotify?
No, the Batflip Entertainment Group. Depending how you use your verbiage on here.
Damien and Matt?
The department.
There's so many things I want to say about that statement, and yet I probably shouldn't.
The face you just gave that while saying that was perfect. Okay, you had Carson Beck over what, 2.5 interceptions? That's what you
over 2.5 interceptions, probably 3 blunts after the game.
Yeah, I got no idea what the
win or
odds
lose
are with that. What do you have, Cooper?
Well, to piggyback off your little turnover margin there, I went and looked just out of curiosity. Indiana has not turned the ball over at all in championship or playoff games yet. Miami's turned them over in, I think, every game I looked at. So there's a chance. I got a feeling that might be something we see. If Indiana continues to play tight in the way that Cincinnati wants them to and no mistakes, I think that might be a deciding factor right there. Those very small amount of turnovers that Miami might have that Indiana won't, I think could be a key. Another key there.
So are you projecting?
I'm projecting at least 1.5, so like 1 to 2 turnovers for Miami and no turnovers from Indiana.
Okay. Are turnovers a thing on here?
I would assume that that's something you probably could bet on. Over under 1 turnover for Miami.
I don't know.
You can bet on anything in sports, I would feel like.
They changed it in college sports because the kids were betting on it. Can't have these damn kids betting on their games. Did you have it? Or did you say, okay, boom?
He said, okay, boomer.
Just have that ready, I guess.
Good podcasting is definitely me trying to find a line.
What's a good sports betting app?
It's Hank on his phone.
What do the kids use?
I don't want to have any free ads out there, Adam.
Back in my day, we had to go to the sports book.
I already told you, you can probably bet anything on Kelce.
Cooper's giving away all the...
You can't even use it in America, so...
Get a VPN.
Shh.
It's a lot of yards and points is what you can bet on.
A lot of yards and a lot of points.
Hey, our few dedicated fans that want to sit and actually listen to us talk deserve to have a little bit of advice thrown their way. Hey, If you can't watch certain things in your country, go get a VPN. So you can go watch the things you want to watch.
What kind of VPN, Cooper?
Surfshark VPN.
You can bet anytime TDs, team yard, like
There's nothing that's really individual stuff.
I'll go find a bookie in the woods of Minnesota to allow me to bet over 2 turnovers for Miami.
You got over 2 turnovers, so you're both essentially picking the same thing.
I said 3.
Cooper said 2.
Yeah, Cooper's
2 plus. You're at 3 plus.
I'm playing it like a baby conservative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Indiana scoring 2 touchdowns, not offensively, whether that's defense and special teams. Which I guess it's the only 2 other ways you could do it.
So 2 pick sixes.
Could be 2 pick sixes, scoop and score. Could be a punt return, kick return, fake punt, fake field goal.
You think that Signetti would want to do a fake punt?
Not in that game, though.
No.
He might have done it against like Rice,
Maryland.
Yeah, but no, I think for something wild to happen, I think Indiana just keeps the barrage coming, just keeps pouring it on. Why not score a couple different ways? I have no statistics to back that up, and I don't really care. That's just my.
Does anyone have any good Miami predictions? Like that would be good for Miami.
Oh, something that would go well for them.
Yes, what can go well for Miami in this game? That's not like sacks, because
Fletcher goes over 120 on the ground.
I'd look more.
He's gonna hit the hole.
Cooper said 69 times. I hope he get 120 yards on 69 tries.
Man, if Indiana's defense holds him to that, that's pretty good. They really got to prevent him from hitting the hole.
I'd sit on Kadarius Toney. Give him 125 plus receiving.
Wait, why'd you like when I said Fletcher over 120 on the ground?
That defense is good. So both Miami and Indiana led their conferences in rushing yards defensively.
Well, we're saying the possibility of what good thing could happen.
Yeah,
Fletcher's been good in the playoffs.
They haven't played Indiana's defense in the playoffs.
We're trying to say good things about Miami here. You're just sitting here like, nah, that's not good. That's not going to happen.
The idea was to not.
The good thing is Kadarius Toney. Yeah. Okay.
I understand. I'm just saying.
Fletcher Jr.'s played really well this playoff. I hope he does well against Indiana.
Yeah.
Say one nice thing about Miami.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope he doesn't do too well, though.
I shit on Carson Beck. I'll say Carson Beck will get a rushing touchdown in garbage time while they're down by 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. My bad.
No control.
What's your nice thing, Cooper? Fletcher?
I just said it. Fletcher gets 120 on the ground.
Okay. I could see a world where they get 3 sacks, maybe 4.
They're gonna get sacks. It's gonna happen.
Indiana pushing about almost 2 a game. Sacks allowed.
Yeah, Miami will get there. If they don't, they're really screwed. But they'll get there.
Sacks allowed per game, Indiana's fairly good at. That's not a lot of sacks allowed in the grand scheme of things, what the list is, but it's one statistic that they're not like top 5 in. You look at defense, offense, whatever else, they're top 5 in every single thing. So it's possible. Miami got 4 sacks. There you go. Mesidor and the rest of the defensive line get 4 sacks.
I like it.
Official score prediction. Let's do full score. Who wants to go first?
Adam.
I think it's going to be a lot like the Indiana Ohio State game and or the Texas A&M Miami game. Except I think Indiana eventually is going to break out of that, and maybe in the fourth quarter they win by 17 points. Let's call it like a 23-7 type game.
23-7.
Mm-hmm.
You have Indiana winning that, correct?
That is Indiana, yes, correct.
Plus 30,000.
All right, I'll bet it.
$1 to win 300.
Is that exact score or that's not
Yes.
spread? That's exact score.
Exact score.
I got you.
23-7 is what you got him at. Cooper.
Exact score, I have Indiana winning as well, 27-17. A little bit more conservative. I think that Miami could get a couple of, like maybe right off their first drive, get a touchdown. First drive off the half, get a touchdown. But besides that, I don't see them getting much else.
So is this your first time picking Indiana in the playoff?
No. I picked them against Alabama.
Okay. That's true. That's right.
I picked them against Alabama, and then
Your pick was what, Cooper? 27 what?
27-17.
That's plus 10,000.
A little bit more conservative.
I've got Indiana fairly large, like 41-17. I don't know that 17's even.
God, we're gonna look like assholes if they.
You go 41-13.
41-13. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you writing these down?
I'm betting him.
We never do that. Oh, you're betting them.
You're betting all three.
All right.
Yeah, I just bet all three of them.
Hell
yeah.
Mine was 25,000. What did I say? Cooper's was 10,000. I don't know why Adams. It must not be a football number. That's why.
23 is a weird number. You get to 20 and then you kick a field goal.
Yeah, it's not sevens or threes.
It's a lot of field goals. 2 touchdowns, like 3 field goals, right?
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can math.
So we all have Indiana covering, but neither of you have overhitting.
No. Wasn't the
under's 47.5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I could see. I just see it being a game like that. It could be just cause I don't know. Miami's defense is really good. I like Indiana's defense against their offense. I think it'd be a low scoring game, kind of a beat 'em up game, and then Indiana just pulls away late.
I just don't see the massive difference in the scoreboard. I feel like you could walk away from the game going like Miami it never really felt like Miami had a shot, but then the score could still be only like 10 points of like a differential. So that's why I went the 17-27 out.
Please win, Indiana.
Yeah.
This was the ultimate jinx.
This will be a tough.
We might not.
Cooper doesn't get any bragging rights if they lose, right?
No, I don't.
No,
there's no aha moment for Cooper to be like, I told you guys.
I was kind of hoping he'd come in here and pick Miami just
to
keep
with the spite.
I have been whipped enough into submission that I have learned my lesson and I've become obedient. Just follow what everyone else says. Just pick Indiana.
Fair enough.
Also, I wouldn't even get bragging rights about Miami because I think when you guys were saying like Miami might be the best team, I was saying I don't believe in them. So I didn't believe in Miami all year.
Next year, some betting advice, just whoever team Cooper doesn't like, just bet them to win it all. 50-50 shot,
Yep.
We'll take a look at it. I think that's about all we have for this week. Next week we'll get the recap of the national title. Maybe start some off-season predictions. Maybe we'll get into some bigger news and then do some transfer recruiting and stuff.
So when are we going to talk about the transfer portal?
Relax. It hasn't even ended yet.
Well, I'm just saying, when?
We'll get there after the title game. We got to transfers for the off-season, Cooper.
Whatever.
We got a season to worry about. We got a season to wrap up.
We're doing it how it should be.
Right. We're going to single-handedly force them to move the transfer portal to the day after the national title game.
So you say we're gonna do? You say we're gonna do a season recap, like an entire season recap?
We're gonna go over every game played this season, Cooper.
Well, no, I mean like just.
No, I meant the national championship game recap. If you want to go over a season recap, we can.
I think that could.
Let's
be fun.
Let's recap each conference over the off-season.
Conferences are dumb. Shouldn't be in one.
We have to brainstorm how we're going to fill up time for the next 7 months. So there you go. We'll have a podcast on why Adam thinks conferences are dumb.
Personally, I'm going to hit the hole.
Just don't hit it too hard.
No, don't do that. Bad things happen.
Yeah. Well, watch the national championship tomorrow. What time's that game? 9? It actually won't start till like 9:30.
7:30 kickoff. Probably who the hell knows.
7:30. There's no way they kick that game off at 7:30. Kickoff time.
7:48.
6:30 my time. 7:30 yours.
That's when the show starts.
The show? Or just the
no
show?
Way they actually kick off at 7. Last couple of years, they've been kicking off at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I was tired as hell. Maybe stop doing that.
That is not very smart to kick off at 9 Eastern.
It says 7:30.
It's like doing a show at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Good news. No one can hear it until what time tomorrow, Cooper? Noon?
I might do it a little bit earlier just because we're posting it on the day of the game. So I might do like 11 a.m. your time, 10 a.m. my time.
All right. That'll work. Let's wrap this thing up.
All right.
I don't know how else to do it, but cool. Oh, like, subscribe, retweet, comment.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, all the other stuff you're supposed to do. Do all that.
All right.
Hit that hole.